Enhancing inclusion, Nigerian government's role in supporting people with disabilities. People with disabilities face many challenges in Nigeria, such as stigma, discrimination, and lack of access to education, healthcare, employment, and social protection. According to the World Health Organization, about 15% of the Nigerian population has some form of disability, but only 4% of them have access to the services they need. This situation violates their human rights and hinders their social and economic inclusion. The Nigerian government has ratified the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD, and enacted the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Prohibition Act in 2018, which aims to protect and promote the rights of people with disabilities. However, these legal frameworks have not been fully implemented or enforced, leaving many people with disabilities without adequate protection or support. The Nigerian government should take urgent and concrete steps to support people with disabilities, especially in this context of current hardship, which has disproportionately affected them. Some of the measures that the government should take include allocating sufficient budget and resources to implement the CRPD and the Disability Act, and establishing a National Commission for Persons with Disabilities to monitor and coordinate their implementation. Developing and implementing inclusive policies and programs that address the specific needs and priorities of people with disabilities in various sectors, such as education, health, employment, social protection, and humanitarian response. Ensuring that people with disabilities have equal access to information, communication, and public services, by providing accessible formats, assistive devices, sign language interpreters, and reasonable accommodations. Promoting the participation and representation of people with disabilities and their organizations in decision-making processes that affect their lives at all levels of governance and society. Raising awareness and sensitizing the public and relevant stakeholders on the rights and dignity of people with disabilities, and combating stigma and discrimination against them. By supporting people with disabilities, the Nigerian government would not only fulfill its obligations under international and national laws but also contribute to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), which call for leaving no one behind. People with disabilities are valuable members of society who can contribute to the development and prosperity of Nigeria if given the opportunity and support they deserve. I am using this medium to call on Nigeria government to make policies that are inclusive of people with disabilities. They should be added to the agenda and also involved in the ministerial appointment. They are part of society and they shouldn't be excluded, isolated, ignored, and discriminated against.